Balakrishna Shetty has no ready-made formula or a special mantra for his rise. In all simplicity, he admits with smiles that he does not do anything special consciously to win customers. Bala, the employer. Bala's staff work with total commitment and integrity. Their morale is kept high by Bala's sensible mix of professionalism and friendliness. A demanding employer during the hours of business, Bala is a humane friend to his employees outside. He confidently says that his rapport with the staff eases his switchover in his roles. HR for Bala is both human resource and human relations. He finds a father figure in Abdul Kader, his building owner, and a trusted friend in Mr. Shetty.
In my life, the role models, let me be sincere, I am telling sir, Atal Bihari Vajpayee, because I am from the RSS background. Because I am proud to say that I am from the RSS background. My college day, school day, I am thinking of that fashions. But when I enter the business, I realize what I thought is wrong. Because the man who come to the life, whether he is a Hindu, Muslim, Catholic, whoever it is born in India. He is the assets of India. One has to give the due respect to the others. Then there won't be any misunderstanding. Cannot be. For example, these restaurants. This is next to a masjid, right? And I come here, and I taken the people into the confidence. I started this business. Lot of my friends have told me, oh, it is near masjid, you cannot do it, this, that, everything. I told him, I have a faith in Islam also, 100% faith, because that boss is from Islam, and previously my career also belongs to some Islam, Muslim peoples. So I have full faith on Muslims. So I started here, and all peoples are giving me the cooperations, everything. In fact, the Friday there is namaz is there. Complete road they are putting the namaz. And I just requested that one Mr. Gentleman is there, but at least leave some space. The customer can come and go. He's quickly given some space to the people to move away from the space. So this is what the friendship earns, sir. By force I cannot get these things. By real faith and our friendships, I got this. This is what need in the moment, at the moment, particularly in India, where the India is passing the very tough periods. This relation has to be maintained for the future generation. Actually, around 14 years ago, that time I was in the shipping business. One of the gentlemen who is a friend of mine is introduced to Mr. Abdul Kader, and he shown this restaurant, and I had one single meeting. You won't believe, sir, single meeting. He just seen me. I told him, yes sir, I want to run your restaurant for the maximum period of so and so period. He blindly told me this much the deposit, this is your rent. Within 5 days he was given me the key. 24th night, December, I seen this restaurant. 25th I meet to Mr. Kader Saab, and 30th he is given me the key. The 4 days later this deal has been taken place. And I'm sorry to say, because of my misjudgment or friendship, once I lost my huge loss incurred to me in my business. I had one other business, that is finance business. A huge loss is incurred to me. I'm really a ruthless man that time, but I approached my boss, Mr. Kader Bhai. I told him the fact. He shown the full faith on me. He told his missus, wife and his children that till the Bala works in the restaurant, no one will touch the Bala. He has to work there. That's what relation I got it, sir. He is father figure to me.
Proud of past. Bala is proud to mention in public that he started humbly as a cleaning boy. He looks back at the past to realize the value of hard work. He speaks openly about it and wishes that the youngsters who listen to it will imbibe the value of diligence and honest work. Quoting Lord Krishna's words from the Gita, Bala feels sincere struggle is honorable and the struggle itself is the route to victory.
That too have certain long stories, sir. In our traditionally the Mangalore, the property of fathers not to, it is aliyakattu. Aliyakattu means the father's property is not for children's, because that is traditional property. After my father's, we have to leave our father's house, and we have to go to the mother's house. This is what practice is there. So my dad has told me, my dad's sister, I have two children, two ladies, and there is no one is there to go for arrange the marriage and everything. So my dad has told them, Baba, you have to marry this girl. That my wife is my father's sister's daughter. And then I have two kids, two daughters. It's a small and compact family. As a friend, I can say, when other day there is on Gaudium sir, God's best gift is a good friend. God's best gift is a good friend. In my life, I have one friend, Mr. Uday Shetty, is from Daisar. Whenever I have any problems, or whenever I need some advices, I always approach to him. We have a mutual discussions, then we come to the conclusions. So he's generally, I feel he's a good advisor to me as a negotiating person, because other than that, I am not discussing any my personal issue or family issue or business issue with anyone else. When I am in the school, when I completed the 11th, that time, in our time, there is a Bombay education is a SSLC. It is 11th. When I passed the SSC, I had certain dreams. I must have a car. I must have a flat. I must have own business. All these dreams I had, but with the grace of God, I got it, everything. That's a dream I can say I have achieved.
Like any man, he had wanted to have a flat, a car, and keep his family happy. He hopes to give his two daughters in marriage. But his dream lies beyond these. After 6 to 7 years, he wishes to retire to his village Mulki, to their family occupation, farming. He would modernize farming techniques and start a cooperative movement. The entrepreneur in Balakrishna Shetty will never subside. He would scan for new avenues to explore and render service.
Future, I don't know whether I have a good vision, sir. But I am succeed or not, I don't know. I have two daughters. First, my priority is to get them married. After the marriage, I am thinking to retire in the native place. Because I and Mr. Uday, we have already discussed the plan. Because of course, whether I don't know in the Kerala, but in Mangalore, particularly in the Mangalore, lot of good cultivating lands are idle. No one is doing the cultivating. So, I am thinking to start, why don't we start the cooperative movements? If you start the cooperative movements, the agricultural product in the today's moment is a good scope. And we can give teach the peoples of the Mangalore how to cultivate, how to get the best product out of the fertile lands, how to deal with this. These all things I am thinking. I don't know whether I am successful or not, because at the moment I am 53 years old. Another 78 years, maybe 5-6 years in Bombay, then definitely I am going to settle in Mangalore. Today, I am looking back to my life with the proud. In the sense, 38 years ago, come to Bombay. I reached certain stage, but then all of a sudden I collapsed, sir. That is because of some other business. But after collapsing, I am rootless, directionless. Every one of my friend circle, everybody has abused me. Even my close friends also abused me. But I am never retaliate. I kept quiet. I thought I may not be having good times and other things. But I kept on working hard and hard and hard. Morning I am getting up at 8:30. I am going to the marketing, everything I am doing, business and everything. And today in the restaurants also I am working more than 10 to 12 hours. And at night I am going to the bed by around 2 o'clock. So that way I had around quite huge liabilities. I cleared all the liabilities. Today I am without any liability. So on that way I feels, and I looks back my life as a successful man.
Bala the man inspires. Bala the entrepreneur delivers. Bala the visionary achieves.